a shop that will do a Prince Albert piercing. Like, they can literally split your tongue in two, but they can't do a Prince Albert piercing. That literally makes no sense. And we shouldn't have to be circling around the country or circling around our state to find. Hey everyone, I'm Quinye, and I gotta say, they can do all kinds of piercings. They can do a lip piercing, they can do the dermal, they can do the tongue piercing, they can split your tongue, they can do a nose piercing, they can do all kinds of piercings. But when it comes to a Prince Albert piercing, you have to move heaven and earth to try to find a shop that will do one, because no one in my town will do a Prince Albert piercing. And I tried and I tried and I tried to find a shop that will do one. I looked online, I asked people, and I cannot find a shop that will do a Prince Albert piercing. Like, they can literally split your tongue in two, but they can't do a Prince Albert piercing. That literally makes no sense. And we shouldn't have to be circling around the country or circling around our state to find a shop that would do a Prince Albert piercing. The shops that you have in your town or city should be able to do a Prince Albert piercing, no questions asked. It is a piercing just like anything else. But yet, we have to circle around the globe. We have to move heaven and earth to try to find a shop that will do one. And even then, it's like, okay, are you going to do it or not? It's still fishy. So, I don't understand it. I really, really don't. I don't get how a shop can do all these different kind of piercings, but yet when it comes to a Prince Albert piercing, they're like, no, we don't do that type of piercing. And then you be saying to yourself, aren't you a piercing shop? Don't you do piercings? Don't you specialize in piercings? And isn't a Prince Albert piercing a type of piercing? Now, granted, it may be one of the more exotic piercings, but it's still a piercing. And I just don't understand why a random piercing shop in my town can't do a Prince Albert piercing. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And I am so sick and tired of trying to move heaven and earth. Keep digging online, trying to find a shop that will do a Prince Albert piercing. Because I shouldn't even have to be doing that. It's unnecessary. There are like 3 piercing places in my town alone, and none of them will do a Prince Albert piercing. Do you not understand how frustrating that is? It's like you have to live in one of the huge towns like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia or New York or Los Angeles to find a piercing shop that would do a Prince Albert piercing. Well, newsflash, not everybody lives in them like big towns to where they pretty much do anything, because we just don't. We either don't live there, period, or we don't want to live there. So I just don't get it. You got all these towns that's got piercing places, but yet they won't do a Prince Albert piercing. And then when you check to see where, if you ever do find one, the rarest times you do find a place that does a Prince Albert piercing, it's like an hour and 4 hours away. You saying to yourself, oh my goodness, I have to literally go across the state just to get a Prince Albert piercing, when there are plenty of shops around town that can do one, but yet they don't do it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's frustrating. It really, really is. It's so frustrating. But I don't know. I guess people are funny like that. They can split your tongue in two, but yet when it comes to a Prince Albert piercing, they don't want to do it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. I really, really, really don't. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, please click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys next time on another video. Okay, bye.